And also, if you're in a noisy place, you can mute your microphone. Then at the time you want to speak, you can proceed. But if you're not in a noisy place, you can leave your microphone always open. So in this session, we'll be looking into a structure called structure retest. Okay, we'll be looking into a structure called the structure retest. So on the structure retest, we focus on the most highest and the most lowest structures. For example, we could have this downtrend. This could be our downtrend. This could be our downtrend right here. So when you talk about structure retest, we are focusing on the most highest and the most lowest structures. So right here, if we try to check out the most highest structures, we have this most highest structure. This is our structure retest. We also have another most highest structure. It's a structure retest, though it wasn't respected. Then we have another structure retest right here that was respected, giving us a sell trade. And we also have another structure retest right here, one among the most highest structures that gave us this sell trade. Then I remember we said that we're focusing on the most highest and the most lowest. These are the most highest. Let's try to check out the most lowest structures. So on the most lowest structures, we have this structure that gave us this buy trade as a pullback. And we also have another most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade as a pullback. Remember, this is a downtrend. If we take a sell trade, that means it's a continuation. And if we take a buy trade, that means we are taking a pullback. Okay. We also have this other structure right here, a structure retest that gave us a buy trade as a pullback. And also we have two types of structure retest. We have the main structure retest and the major structure retest. What we are seeing right now, this is the main structure retest. So I'm going to show you guys about the major structure retest. The major structure retest usually happens straight after the new invalidation. The next structure after the new invalidation. For example, right here, we have the invalidation. We have our new invalidation. The next structure after that is what we call a structure retest, our major structure retest right here. Okay, we have a structure retest. Then we have an invalidation, a new invalidation. The next structure after the new invalidation is what we call the major structure retest. Okay, that's the major structure retest right there. So these are examples, just in case we have a downtrend. And if we have an uptrend, it's also going to be the same. We could have this uptrend right here. We could have this uptrend. So in this uptrend, let's start with the main structure retest. Start with the main structure retest. We have this most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. We have another most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. Then we have another most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. So let's try to look out for the most highest structures for a pullback. We have our first structure, though it was not respected. Then we had our second structure. We also had our third structure. We also had another structure right here, though it was not respected. Okay, so these are the main structure retest. Let's try to check out the major structure retest. We say that the major structure retest usually happens straight after the new invalidation. We have an invalidation, we have a new invalidation, then the next structure after that is what we have, the major structure retest. Okay, we have the invalidation, we have the new invalidation, then we have our major structure retest right here. Okay, so let's try to find some live examples. Let's try to look for some live examples. So right here, we can see that we have this uptrend. Our price gave us a high. We made that high. Then we made a low. We made a high. So at this point, when price made a high, price came to a test on our most highest structure. We had a sell trade. Then price came to respect on our most lowest structure. Then price gave us a buy trade. Okay. So price made some highs. Then we made some lows. At this point, this most highest structure gave us this sell trade right here. Gave us this sell trade. And also, when price was making highs, price came to respect our most lowest structure. Okay. Then price made a high, we made a low, we made a high, we made a low, we made some highs. Also, price came to respect on our most lowest structure right here. Then we had another buy trade. Are we together till there?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So that on the structure retest. Another structure we're going to check out today, it's called the break and retest structure. So on the break and retest structure, we could have this downtrend. Then price gets to break structure. We'll be expecting price to make some highs to respect our break and retest structure so that we can make some lows. And also right here, we can see that price has break our structure. So we expect price to make some highs to respect the same price level we have just break structure. Okay. And when we have an uptrend, let's say price made a high, we made a low. After breaking structure right here, price has a high possibility of making some lows to respect the same price level so that we can proceed making some highs. And also at this point, after breaking structure, we'll be expecting price to make some lows to respect our break in retest structure so we can have this buy trade. Okay, so let's try to look for some live examples. Let's try to look for some live examples for the break and retest structure. We have this example right here. You can see that price made a high, we made a low. After breaking structure, price came back to respect the same price level, then we had a buy trade. And also, let's try to look for another example. Right here, price gave us a low. We made a high, we made a low. Then price came to respect this break in retest structure right here. That's when I had a sell trade. Also, right here, price gave us a low. we made a low, we made a high, we made some lows. So this was our break and retest structure right here. So price made some highs and came to respect our break and retest structure. Then we had a sell trade. Any questions before I proceed? Okay, so let's try to check out on the last structure for today. It's called the hidden invalidation. It's called the hidden invalidation. So let's say we could have this downtrend, then price gets to break structure right here. So we usually expect price to make some highs to respect our break and retest structure so we can have this sell trade. But this time it will be a little bit different. We won't be focusing on this break and retest structure. Instead, we are going to look out for this structure right here. This is our hidden invalidation. Okay, we have our first hidden invalidation and our second hidden invalidation. So our hidden invalidations right here are like our second last structure before price came to break structure. We usually have one on the left and one on the right. And we usually focus on the most nearby structures. So just in case, like right here, we could have any other structure, and also right here, any other structure, but we only focus on the first structures, okay? The first structure after the main structure right here. And also right on this side, we focus on the first structures right here. So price has a possibility of making highs to respect any of these two hidden invalidations so that you can have a sell trade. So if we have an uptrend, and also one thing to add on, sometimes we could have two, and sometimes we could only have one hidden invalidation right here. So for example, let's say we have this, like price gave us a low, we made a high, we made a low, then price made some highs. After that, we get to break structure. So this is our break and retest structure right here, okay? But we only have one hidden invalidation on this side. But if we try to check out on this other side, we don't have any other structure. That means we only have one hidden invalidation. So price could make some highs, respect our hidden invalidation. So it could proceed making some lows to the downside. So let's also try to check out examples if we have an uptrend. So this could be our uptrend. Then we get to break structure. Right here, we have our break and retest structure. Then we have our first hidden invalidation. Then we have our second hidden invalidation. So we'll be expecting price to make some lows respect on any of these two structures. So I can proceed making some highs to the upside. But let's try to look out for some live examples. Let's try to look for some examples.
Uh, have a question, sir.
Yes, you can ask.
How to differentiate fake out from true hidden validation?
From the break and retest structure and the hidden invalidation. Is that the question?
Uh, I need to know how can uh, how to differentiate fake out from true hidden invalidation.
Okay. So for example, right here, um, so we said that if we have a downtrend, okay, let's say this is our downtrend, then price gets to break structure. The first structure, like this main structure that we have break, this will be our break and retest structure. Okay. So as you can see, this is our main structure, but these structures that are above the break and retest structures, these are what we call our hidden invalidations. Okay, so the hidden invalidations are above the break and retest structure. So before you trade the hidden invalidations, you have to first look for the break and retest structure. Then inside the break and retest structure, that's when you can get the hidden invalidations. So at this point, this is our break and retest structure, and right here, we have our two hidden invalidations. Read together till there. If you got my point, hello. Okay, then so let's proceed. So right here,
Hello, sir.
yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hello.
If the
Yes, sir.
if it was a week, if it was a candle week that if it was a candle week that touched the hidden invalidation, is it still valid?
Are you talking like what happened right here?
My network bad. Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I think there is something wrong with your network. But if you're asking a price can break structure with a week, then that's possible. Like if this is a break and retest structure, we expect price to break our structure even if price has break only with a week. We'll still consider it as price has break our main structure. So right here,
Sir, sir,
yes,
we we mark our break and retest structure using a candle week or candle body.
we use the candle wicks. We use the candle wicks. We use the
Ah,
candle.
okay.
Yeah. So right here, this is our breaking data structure. Then we have our first hidden invalidation, and we have our second hidden invalidation. So what Price did, uh, Price came to respect our break and retest structure. Then Price came to respect our first hidden invalidation and came back to respect our second hidden invalidation. That's when we had a sell trade. So this is how we usually look out for the hidden invalidations.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Hello. I think there's something wrong with your network.
I,
I think there's something wrong with your network. I can't hear you very well. So this is about the hidden invalidation. So what I also advise is you guys to take some time to practice. Try to look for all these structures that we have talked about. Also try to take screenshots. Then in case you have any questions, send the screenshots to me in Telegram, then we'll go through the screenshots.
okay.
Okay. So let
Sir,
me, yes.
there is a specific time frame to look for these structures.
No, all these structures are found in all time frames. They are found in all time frames. But when we get ahead, there are some structures that will be based on some particular time frames, but we'll go through that soon on our next station.
Okay.
Okay then. So let me send you the video, get some time to practice.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so.